Hello, my name is Al Capone.
And I'm Bob Dole.
Oh, you funny have a name. Alright, so let's talk about Kekkai Sensen episode 3. So episode 3 starts off where we last left off in episode 2, where he meets the proclaiming ghost girl, and he basically first thing he does is take a picture, look at it, and go, "Oh, you are real." And then she starts laughing about it, and they talk to each other. And then he suddenly jumps from that scene to him in his bedroom, where he wakes up and his landlord's like, "Yep, I won the lottery. I'm turning this into a super hotel. You gotta leave. You got 40 seconds or else." And then there's like a little suction cup thing that's gonna suck up everything. That's fucking weird. So basically Leonard is now staying with his comrade, and he's paying normal fee, even though the guy is like, you do realize he doesn't have to pay to stay here, right? And they're like, and Klaus is like, yeah, well, he insisted, he wanted to do that anyways, so whatever. So and then Klaus is playing this video online game chess, but it's not chess, and we'll get back to that in a second. So basically, I forgot his name. The guy with the white suit and white hair comes in. Trying to remember his name as he says quickly. But yeah, he basically comes in, sits on the sofa or the couch, however you want to pronounce it. Sits on Leonardo's face and basically suffocates him in his sleep. That's Zap. Yeah, Zap basically suffocates him in his sleep. And basically, they all talk about like this thing where it's like, oh, Zap killed a human because the human was going to attack him, but like his head came back on, so immortality is going to be a thing or something, I don't know. And he's like, oh yeah, it's the Angel Project, but we need information on it. And then Zap looks at the little monkey that's on the table for like a good couple seconds until he realizes, I'm sitting on Leonard. So he stands up and he's like, don't you dare die. If you do die, tell me it's not my fault that I killed you, please. And then it kind of ends it there. And then you have Klaus getting another character. So another character is being introduced. It's a lady. We don't really know much about her apart from she wears an eye patch, and people who have eye patch fetishes can, however you wanna go about your day. Oh, wow. Okay, you know the ghost character?
Yeah.
Her name is just White.
Yeah.
That's weird. Anyway, so yeah, Klaus and the female character are driving around, and they meet this blonde guy who's basically like a brilliant mind or some shit like that. And he tells him, you shouldn't be here. And he's like, I can do whatever I want. Goes into this building where they meet a Don. And here's the full fucking name, because I just found it. It's Don Alalali Eruka Fulgrochi. Or whatever. It's a mouthful, to say the least. Basically, he's one of the mafia bosses, or one of the bosses in the underworld. And so they go to him, and the game is simple. It's like chess, but it's complicated, and you can level up your pieces and shit. And you basically challenge him, and what ends up happening is he gives you a time limit. So the blonde guy's time limit was 10 hours. So he would have to either beat him before 10 hours, or he would have to last out for 10 hours before he would give him what he wanted. And the bad guy, he wanted nuclear power, and he wanted the people outside dead, so Klaus and his girl. And of course the blonde guy loses with like 2 minutes left anyways, but he lost. So they go into like a different dimension where time is very different to the now, because there's no fucking way they spent 10 hours standing there. And if you think, oh yeah, they did, well, Klaus's game lasted 99 hours. As I said before, there's no fucking way that they would stand around for 99 hours. Klaus's game was different. Klaus's game was basically, hey, don't kill the guy who just lost to you, and also I want information on the Angel Project. And so Klaus, survives the 99 hours. He doesn't win the game, of course, but he survives it, which is good enough for Klaus, because he gets the information and the guy gets to live. And then, Leonardo's like, I wonder how they got the information from. And I asked if it was from the game, but nobody even gave me the time of day. And then it ends with the kick-ass ending song, which I love so much. It's a whole dance routine, and it's so jazzy-like, and it's awesome, and it's so fun and enjoyable and everything. Okay, Sam, opinions, go.
It was fine.
No, there has to be more to it.
The first half was kind of boring, I thought, because it was mainly conversations that either weren't particularly funny or particularly interesting.
You laughed at when he took a photo.
Yeah, I laughed when he took a picture. That was about it. That's 2 seconds worth out of a full 10 minutes. And it was then like a chess game between two people we had never met, and I didn't care about the blonde guy that much. And so I'm glad the whole episode wasn't him playing chess. The second half was definitely better than the first half.
Get some Klaus.
Yeah.
They're finally focusing on Klaus.
Makes Klaus a little more likable because he put his life on the line to save a guy we'd never met.
Yep.
We might see him again, I don't know. and then that's it.
Is
It's
that
basically just, the first 10 minutes boring, second 10 minutes, Klaus becomes likable. I say becomes, see what he was. He
was
continues to
already
be
likable. He becomes more likable.
Yeah.
Yep, it's all great and butterflies and rainbows.
And White is most definitely a ghost.
Oh yeah, the theory with us is that the girl who was introduced in the beginning is pretty much dead, and the only reason he sees her is because, one, she lets him, or two, because of the eyes of the god, his power that he has to, his ability to see. That's all theory, but yeah, she is most likely dead, as she saw the picture of the tombstones and kind of got freaked out. So yeah, there's that. So anyways, guys, let us know in the comment section down below your thoughts and opinions of Kekkai Sensen episode 3, or Kekkai Sensen overall so far. If you like what you see and want to see more, subscribe to my channel, Sam's channel, link in the description for both. And I have been Al Capone.
I have been... Who was that? Wasn't I Bob Dole?
Yeah, Bob Dylan or something? I don't know.
Bob Dole.
Okay, yeah, you were that. And we shall see you in the next episode. Jazz hands!
Bye.